hope you expected this video. I really hope you did. Because we're going over these two. Now, by the look of them, I'm thinking that, oh, they're the same game. So why even bothering? Well, there's some differences between both of them. And I'm going to show you what's the differences between them. First thing, I'm going to go over Rayman Arena for, well, the Xbox, which I played it on a 360. It looks really cool, and you can play up at least 9 characters. That's cool. But is it really worth? Is it really that good of a game? Well, maybe. Well, let's take a look inside. Now inside it shows like all the stuff they can do in this game, you know. Pretty basic stuff. I'm gonna go over all the characters. Start from this page, although I think you've seen my Let's Play. Obviously got Rayman, Glowbox, Dark Glowbox, Tilly, Henchman 1000, and you know the last 3. You've seen my game. And well, gameplay is pretty basic. I mean, it does have like 4 game modes. That's not including the other one. Gameplay, if you look over here, it's just as crappy as it looks. Although up here it looks at least semi better. But there's obviously 4 modes, which I'm actually going to show you. First is obstacle racing, which it sounds exactly like what you think it is. My camera can focus on it, then basically you have to go 3 laps around the track. Normal stuff, you know. Although if you noticed, it shows the first and second place thing on the corner, which that's not right. And now there's a couple things they can do in only multiplayer mode. These are also a big thing in it too. But besides that, that's pretty much it of obstacle racing. To the crappy time attack. Well, it's exactly how it sounds. Or if you've never seen my Let's Play, then you wouldn't know. So I will tell you. I'm just gonna say, time attack is just basically, it goes infinite laps until you find out that, oh, you have to eliminate the character instead of beating him around 3 laps. I had to find out the hard way because I did not know what it meant. I thought all it does is just add freezing. Or at least adds freezing. Sorry for the grammar. Next up is Total Fight, which I'll actually stand up for this one, so you can actually read it. Sounds like pretty basic stuff, but what are the items? I'm actually going to show you what the items are. If I can actually turn the page without turning off my camera. First, we got fake generator, which I call it fake item. It basically does 3 hit points, you know, basic stuff, and explodes as soon as you get near it. Item leash is like, I don't know, basically the steals the opponent's item, which kind of crappy. The shield, just your average shield. It's nothing special. Rapid bullets are probably the most useful bullets in the game. We got the firework bullet, and still almost the most useful thing. Glue bombs are pretty much crap. Hound bullets, crap. Buzz rockets, depends on what game you're playing, they're useful, but I think they're crap. Fireballs come in 1 out of a million chances of showing up. And rubber bullets you already have. I'll try turning the page again. to see if there's any other items, because I don't know, I may have forgotten a couple items or so. Nope, there's no other items. Cool, huh? Now on to the worst mode ever. Yay! And that mode would honestly be, freeze combat, and I saved this crappy one for last because it's the worst. I'll show you a couple images of why it's the worst. Yeah. Now, time attack is the worst just because, and yes, I did lower the light, because I don't need it to be, like, at daytime, I don't know. But, you know, it's because it just, once you get later into it, this gets way too difficult, and it sucks. But, hey, if you like freeze combat, then I don't care. It's just yeah, that's it. That's your opinion. But to me, I personally hate it. But, oh no, the review on this game doesn't stop here. We still got a long way to go. Now, yeah, I'll jump cut. I'll be right back. Well, at first, you go to the, Beginner's League, and there's only one person. That's because, you know, you're kind of expecting a challenge. This goes for all four of the modes I'm talking about. You go to Beginners, and obviously you're yellow, so you go against blue. Logic there. But, then as soon as you get later into the game, you know, the blue guy becomes a little bit of a pain because of the difficulty, because by the last cup, it gets actually really difficult. Now, when you get later into it, you go to the Pros League as soon as you beat a whole 4 cups, and, you know, they look a lot better. But not only does the cups look a lot better, the computer is smarter, because you go against 2 of them. That's right, 2. 1, 2. You go against 2 of them. And why is this difficult? I'll explain. Going up against 2 players can be like a big pain, and yes, my thumb is in the way. Because just 2 players is way more difficult than 1. And now you can see my face a lot better. Congratulations, I graduated from school. Now, it's just around the time attack and other modes that get difficult. And I know my quality's bad. I'll get a better camera eventually. I just had to get to this review. But, it's just, it kind of sucks that they put so much effort into a game. And, oh, I'll explain more on the effort later. But, I'm kind of going out of subject. Back to the Pros mode. The Pros, basically, the red player adds a little bit of difficulty, especially around freeze combat. 4th cup, I know how much. Actually, no, the 3rd cup is the one I had the problem with because of Lee's Palace. You know that one. And as soon as you beat all the pro modes, it gets even worse from there because there's only one more character you have to unlock left. Can you guess who that is? I'll show an image of him, like, right over here. Yep, it's him. Dark piece of shit. Who likes to piss people off because, you know, he's better at freezing than anybody else is. Now, on most modes, Dark Rayman can be pretty easy, like, especially on obstacle racing. But, on Time Attack, he can be kind of a bitch to beat. It's because you have to do it almost perfectly. Plus, he's freezing you as soon as you do it, so really doesn't make a difference. Besides, you know, beating him is pretty easy. Just getting ahead of him for like 4 seconds, because, yeah. I don't know if I've explained that, but if you see my Let's Play, then you'll know that, I've explained most of it. Now on to, battle mode. And I'll just say both battle modes without jump cutting, I don't know. But, you know, normal battling's pretty easy. That's just, it's just, easy. Oh yeah, no, Emma. But I want to mention that. You know what? I'll explain that later. I'll explain the bonus part of it, of why I hate it so much too. But you know, now that we get on to the bonus parts, which okay, I cannot speak. Okay, let's get on to freeze combat. Okay, because I can't speak right now. Freeze combat's the worst in Masters League. Self-explanatory. If you see my videos, then you know. You know. Because Dark Rayman's a piece of shit. Literal piece of shit. He's a dick. But doesn't stop him though, because you know he always starts nearest to them, and it just makes it even worse because he is the worst. But I've been rambling about one game so far. One game, just one of them. Imagine what the other ones can be like. But I'm not even done with this game yet, because throughout the whole Masters League, not only are the levels in reverse, they're also cel shaded, which means almost close to black and white. And not only do you not go against 3, not only is the green player pretty useless, but, yeah, and I'm adding that to 3, you can only play 4 if you play. The only way for you actually the green player to be useful if he's actually in 4-player mode. In the 4th player, even if it doesn't matter what color he is, it doesn't make a difference. He's useless in the whole entire game unless you play 4 players. They might as well make this game only 3 players because throughout the main gameplay you don't even get to see the 4th player. It would have been nice if, like in Masters League, you get to see the 4th player. Like Dark Rayman would have been the 4th player. That would have been perfect. But no, they decided to go a completely new route and just completely ruin the game. The game isn't the worst, but it's also not the best either. I prefer the PlayStation one, the one I'm about to review next. So, I guess I'll see you then. Yep, yeah, you know it. We're talking about the PlayStation 2 version, and let's reverse in my camera view because I don't know. But, it looks a lot better, you know. No Razor Wife, instead it's Rayman and Tilly, Rayman and Henchman, you know, not Razor Wife. This is just too good, though. Too good to pass up, just because I can't. That's the gameplay down there. It looks better. And guess what? The 4 players are actually useful for once. And you can only see half of my face, but yeah. Okay, now this one I have a lot to explain about, due to the fact that not only are a lot more battle modes in it, but a lot more race modes are in it. Which, when I mean by battle modes, I just mean 1. Which is fine, it's cool. Which is why we're doing the battle first. Okay, just to the fact that, Freeze Combat's back, and it's also called Lone Spring, and you have to play that one first instead of the battling one. Oh yeah, and didn't you know in the other one that, I just did, you know, the Xbox version, they spoiled the characters for you? This one you have to unlock them. You start with the characters you, well, you go against the characters you already have, so it's not really that big of a worry. But on this one, you have to unlock the characters. Sweet. And I know in the other one there's 9 characters, so in this one there's 8. So you're probably thinking, how is that better? How is this one better? Because this one looks a lot better, and not only does it look a lot better, the gameplay looks a lot better. I mean, that one I know they revamped the songs, but everybody loved the original one, and of course Dark Glow Box was going to be in this one, but don't know why they got rid of him. Then again, I can tell for personal reasons. But, like, then after you beat Lone Spring, you go to Lone Fight, then you go to Capture the Fly, which I'll explain that right now. Now, Capture the Fly is basically your average game. It's just capture the flag, just to fly. There's nothing. It's self-explanatory. Yeah. I'm not even gonna make a jump cut on that. It's just that self-explanatory that I don't need to do that. I mean, come on. You know Rayman, and you do too, Glowbox. All right, time for the race modes, which are let me see, training, racing, Popolopi. And then we also got lums. People call them looms, but they're not. They're not looms. They're actually lums. I don't know if anyone else says that besides me, but I don't know. It's basically you're timed, and then you have to go to you have to race at least 3 laps around the track, get a whole bunch of butterflies in. That easy, right? No, it was difficult, really difficult, especially how young I was when I played it. So, lums. Lums was a lot harder than that. It was way harder. It was just so difficult. We couldn't beat it. I had to cheat to beat the game. I was a cheater. Oh no, just joking. I actually had some help beating the game. But at least I was doing something funny for once. But it's like as you get further into Rayman Arena for the boss PlayStation, it gets gradually a lot harder, especially on the racing. Oh my god, don't even get me talking about the racing. The racing gets a lot worse, the computers get faster, and they're not color coded, except when you play battle mode, which is actually the first 3 players' colors are actually swapped this time. It's blue, red, yellow, and green. Green stays the same because apparently he's the worst color player ever. Are both good, and I'd give them this one, the PlayStation version. I'd give it, and there's a smear on it because I had this ever since like God knows how long. But dear God, I'm gonna give this at least a 7 out of 10 because the good portion of it, the last 3 stars, are indicated by difficulty. So yeah. And as for the other one back there, this sack of donkey crap, I'm giving it at least 4 stars out of 10. That's because the gameplay was a little bit worse than the other one. 4th player was actually completely useless in this main story, and the items are just complete crap. Well, I'm glad that they brought back a lot of the old ones, but I hated how they revamped them again. It made them look a lot better, which honestly just made them a lot worse. Oh yeah, do I want to go over glitches? Actually, there's a whole bunch of them. PlayStation 2 version has a lot of them in Timberwood. This one has a few in Timberwood, which I don't know if you can see it. Xbox one has a lot of Timberwood in. How about you go to, the climbing part on Forgotten Dungeon? Yeah. Now the climbing part on Forgotten Dungeon, basically, you climb up on the ledge and then you fly over where the ladder is, but not going on the ladder. You'll actually go through the wall. You might want to have a buzz rocket so you can actually spectate because there's actually hidden item boxes down there. There's actually a hidden I think Spring Lum, or which in this case Freeze Combat. So yeah, that's my review on Rayman Arenas. And I still got the pamphlet right over here. Really useless right now, huh? So if you enjoyed that video or this video, then subscribe. Yeah, it would actually help me out a lot because I'm heading towards the 5-0, which is actually pretty good. And I think it would be awesome if you subscribe and shut up, car! Sorry about that. So if you want to see more videos like this with me doing the quality editing and all that crap, let me know, because I will do more. And my God, it'll take close to an hour to do. My battery on my my camera is probably gonna be, you know, down, but yeah, I guess goodbye. Hey Roy, is it off? Well, I'm pretty sure it's off. I hope it is, because I can't know that Meet the Amazing Monster High Kids are coming out. Isn't this a rip-off of Pymation's animations? No, it's just, yeah, a near dorkish version, you know? Wait, yeah, is the camera on? I don't know, man. Let's find out. Is the red means on? I don't know. Does the red mean it's on? I have no clue, man. I have no clue. Should we turn it off? We should get Iggy in here on this. Yeah, I think we should. Does red mean it's off? Okay, let's